All right, we're joined here by Scott Sandelin following UMD's win over Miami University here. Any opening comments, Coach?
No, good win. Again, tough to beat the team 4 times in a row, but I really liked our first period. I thought, obviously, we came out, had numerous chances. I thought their goalie played good. I thought, we didn't score on the penalty shot in the 5-on-3 that had been around the game long enough. They got probably a big lift off that, and we probably got a little air out of the bubble, but I think that kind of showed in the second. They came out and tied the game and goes to the third period even. And, I told our guys, you got to find a way to win. It's kind of what we talked about this morning. It's going to be that type of game. It'd have been nice to score more in the first period, but we didn't. And the end result is we found a way to win the game, in the third period, scoring a couple of goals.
Over to Matt.
Scott, what'd you think of the job that your penalty killers did out there today? I kind of thought they were the heroes out there for you guys. They had some long stints in the second and then that major in the third.
Yeah, the group was good, but again, you got to step up, right? Especially you got a major penalty, and, our guys, even on the bench, they were just talking about, we got to go do the job, and we were able to get some short shifts. There were a few clears that I didn't like, but again, that's something we got to keep working on. But they came through when we needed it to.
Back to Matt.
Killing off that major there in the third, did that galvanize the team? Do you like how they, came off that kill?
Well, of course, obviously that was another turning point, right? It's kind of like the first period where, we had an opportunity to make a 1-goal lead 3 or 4. And, they had the same opportunity to make a 1-1 game 2 or 3-1, but we didn't allow it. Zach made some saves. The killers did a job. And again, just like they did, we got a little momentum off that and, and carried that into the rest of the period.
Thanks, Matt.
Scott, you got any other words besides determination or determined to describe Cole Koepke here? That was a clutch goal he scored there in the power play. I don't know if that's the spot he wanted to put it, but it was a nice shot.
Well, he scored from there about that same spot last night too. So I don't know. As long as he's hitting the net, he's got a chance to score because he's got a pretty lethal shot. So, anytime his puck gets to the net, I like our chances. So, no, he's been good. I thought all those guys, Kobe got the big goal at the end again, and, the guys did the jobs. Again, this is our league, right? These games are, told you last night, 8-1, you always have worries, how the guys are going to, respond. I thought our first period, like I said, was the only thing disappointing was that we didn't score more than 1 goal. And, but we did a lot of things right and got a lot of pucks to the net, and, give credit to their goalie who didn't have a great start last night. He played good tonight.
Over to Alicia.
You just touched a little bit on the good momentum that you got from this series, but it's now your 3rd straight series sweep. How is that going to help you guys heading into this final leg of the regular season?
Well, again, these points are critical. We went through a stretch there where we were, we didn't win, and right now we're winning some hockey games. Obviously, we've got through 2 tough weekends against the same opponent here, and obviously playing Western before that, we got to go back there, which is a tough place. So these games are important because you're going on a road in a tough place to win. But points right now for everybody are critical. And, our guys still have a goal of trying to win the league. And right now, we put ourselves in a good spot with these last few weekends. But, hopefully we can keep going and keep building off that and continue the, putting wins together and playing good hockey.
Back to Matt.
Scott, the second period of the surge that Miami came out with you guys with, and you had to kill the 3 penalties there. How do you like how the team handled the adversity that period?
You know what, Matt, I knew it was coming. You know what, you could just feel it, right? You could feel it after, we didn't score. And again, like I said, they're a team that they juggled their lines, and you know what, they're a good hockey team, and they're a tough team to play against. And, the first period, we did a lot of things that we wanted to do. And part of that was we were skating and moving and we're on our toes. And you know what, they kind of flip-flopped that, right? They got some momentum probably off the kill going into the period. Instead of it being 3 or 4-0, it's almost like a win for the opposing team. being down 1-0. And, it gave them probably some momentum, and they're going, hey, we're right in this game. And, 1-goal game is certainly, it's good to have the lead, but you know what? They came at us, and we knew, you knew it was coming, right? You knew it was coming. And times I thought we handled it all right, but, we got through that period, and, unfortunately they tied it, but we had some opportunities too, and, started to play a little bit better, but, it's just the way the game was. I'd love to play 3 periods like the first. If we do that, we'll be pretty good against anybody, but, it's hard to do. It's hard to do.
Do you have any final questions here for Coach? All right. Thank you for your time, Coach.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
We're joined here by Cole Koepke following UMD's win over Miami. Any opening comments here, Cole?
I just want to say it was a really gutsy win out of our team. I think we stuck with it. We obviously got into some penalty trouble, and to see our guys kind of fight back and just never give up, because same thing, we knew they were going to come on. It's always hard to play a team 6 times. And so I thought as a team, we played a really good gutsy win, and I'm really proud to see us get that win.
Over to Matt.
Hey, Cole, can you take us through the game winner there? It looked like you put that puck where there was the least amount of space for it to go instead of the open side there. What were you seeing of that? And was that where you were aiming for?
Yeah, there was a kind of a scrum in the corner, and I guess I don't really know what happened initially to get the scrum going, but Jackson did a good job of finding Koepke, who was up along the wall for support, and he just made a great play all the way across ice to me. And I just kind of went down, and I don't know, I just saw a little bit of opening and decided I might as well just take the shot, and luckily enough, it went in.
Back to Matt.
Cole, the penalty kill, the job you guys had to do out there tonight, 3 straight and the second and then the major. What was the key for you guys, and how much do you feel you were able to rally after those kills? How charged were you guys after those?
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, that's something as a team we have to work on, is we got to stop putting ourselves in these positions. But we had a couple of slip-ups on it last night, and we really watched video and talked a lot about it today. And I think the main thing we came back to is just we kind of know what we're doing. We just have to be intense about it. And I thought all the killers had great intensity tonight, and we were determined to get the job done. And luckily enough, we were able to fight off some storms and get those 5 minutes killed off. And that's just a huge momentum swing, and that's going to be something that's going to be huge for our team moving forward coming into towards the end of the year.
Over to Alicia.
I was just talking with Coach about the momentum that you guys have been carrying here now with 3 straight series sweeps. What does that mean for you heading into the final leg of your regular season?
Oh, that's just great. I mean, it's perfect timing. You obviously, as a team, you want to get better and better each year. And like you said, we've had 3 weekends in a row. We're able to get both wins, and hopefully we can just keep this momentum up. But obviously we know we're going to be in for a good challenge going into Western Michigan next weekend, as it's always tough there. And hopefully we can just keep improving, have a good week of practice, and go in there with some confidence and try and keep this streak alive.
Back to Matt.
Cole, you guys talked about, Coach said it, I think you used the word flush last night's 8-1 game. When you look at these 2 games this weekend, what prepares you better, you feel, for the stretch run and what you're going to face in the season? Which game do you really lean on the most for, that could be a rallying cry or learning moment or something later on? Is it, what you guys were able to accomplish offensively last night, or is it, the adversity you saw tonight?
I think it can be a little bit of both. I think definitely last night's game was great for us confidence-wise, to get the offense going and get a number of different people scoring and involved in the play and able to kind of play more of our entire lineup as maybe. And just then coming into tonight, it's also great for the team. It's adversity. It's always tough to beat a team after a game like that, just because you have to have the right mentality going into it, knowing that they're obviously going to be hungry after a loss like that. And for us to come out the way we did was really good. And so I think overall we can learn from both games and maybe try to combine that intensity and way to battle that we did tonight with, and then put some of that offense in that we had on Friday night.
All right. Do we have any final questions here for Cole? Go back to Matt.
Cole, can you maybe compare the first periods of tonight and last night? Last night, you guys don't get as many opportunities, but you put up 4 goals. Tonight you had 28 shots on goal, but just the one. Compare those experiences a little bit, because it actually seems like Coach maybe was a little happier with tonight's first period than he was last night's first period. Why maybe was tonight's a little better than the other? Or, what are your thoughts on it?
I think kind of overall as a team, tonight's first period was better for us as a team and how we want to play moving forward. Obviously Friday night, or just any period in general, if you can get 4 goals in a period, that's your offense is obviously doing something right. Maybe we got a few lucky bounces on Friday night, but overall, I mean, we did score 4 goals. We started slow, and then compared to tonight, we came out right at the drop of the puck, and we were able to get all 4 lines through in a row, work hard, get in their zone, get pucks to the net. And that's just how it goes. Their goalie played great tonight. We were just not lucky enough to get many goals in that first period. And then, but overall as a team, like if we can come out and start hot like we did and get that many shots on net, eventually one's going to fall.
All right. Thank you for your time, Cole.
Yep. Thank you.